Okay. So here's the questions. The first one. State your name, title, and relation to CA937.
Must I? Kathy Nugal. Rank?
Title.
Title. I wish I had one.
Teacher cadet.
Teacher cadet, the only one in existence. Lieutenant Colonel. Teacher cadet. Relationship? Other? I don't know. I guess I was the other instructor, the other teacher, the person who did anything that needed to be done, who was an adult in the room. I don't know. Good Lord.
That's horrible. How did you get to CA937?
I blame Major Berlin. He was teaching one of my math classes that I was taking at Long Beach City College. I was in the midst of student teaching, elementary school, first grade, and I thought, why not? Let's find out what the experience at high school would be like. Walked up to him one day and said, can I come to your high school? He goes, yeah, sure. Little did I know that that one-day experience would lead to coming back during winter break and staying for, what was it, 9 months? I think it was 9 months, yeah. What I expected to be there for maybe 10 days, 2 weeks, 9 months. And then showing up every now and then for about 2 years. I blame Major. It's his fault. He tied me up and kept me there.
What was your first impression of Sun Valley?
Wow. Sun Valley? The school? Poly?
Just Sun Valley, the city.
I'd lived in the valley before, so I kind of knew the area. Not much different than where I was, but I was used to it.
What was your first impression of Poly High School and CA937?
Poly High School was a different experience. I had never seen kids like that before. I'd never seen a high school like that before. It was different.
What do you mean like that?
Completely different from what I grew up with. You know, when you go to a private school and you end up at a public school in the valley, yeah, it was a good training ground.
What was your first impression of CA937?
Oh, these are nice kids. They said, please, thank you, yes ma'am, no ma'am, can I help you? Little did I know that they were setting me up for failure. No. It was a good experience. The first couple of weeks I was there, wow. Little did I know that I would still be seeing them almost 10 years later. It's my first impression, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I didn't think I'd be there for more than a couple weeks, but they got to my heart. They really did.
What are some of your fondest memories of the cadets?
I mean, I still kid about it now. When we talk, oh good Lord, when it's walking in on conversations that I shouldn't be, that, you know, you walk in a conversation and you kind of like give that uh-oh and just turn around and walk right back out. I think that kids coming up to me and asking for last minute help in things that I have no clue what they're doing, but I stay. I don't know.
What are your fondest memories of military ball?
Military ball? Everybody looking nice. I mean, I only went to one, and that was nice. I showed up, and everybody was looking real nice. They behaved while we were there. What happened afterwards? Don't want to know. Still don't want to know. Didn't want to know then. But it was a nice experience to see kids acting like they were grown-ups and all decked out in their finery. It was nice.
What was your fondest memory of dining out?
Oh, dining out. I think it was that first year. I think it was Chief's dining out, and he came back. I kind of had something, you know, I thought I was going to get a public thank you, but I didn't expect what I got. I mean, okay, it might just be a piece of paper with the words, "You survived 3 months of hell," but it was a touching moment. The kids got up there and presented it, and as soon as it came out of Lewis's mouth, I was like, uh-oh, oh no. And I think there's even a picture of me. My head was down, and there was tears already coming down my face. I didn't expect it, but I was presented with a thank you for all your hard work, and I treasure that fondly. I still have that up in my own classroom right now, and they always ask, "What is that?" And I go, "My best memory from many years ago." Hopefully, I'll have more of those. And then my kids look at me now and go, "You're crazy," and I go, "Yeah, back then I was."
What are some of your fondest memories of drill competitions, exhibitions, or color guards?
Yeah, when we went to Vegas, trying to go around Las Vegas with a bunch of high schoolers is interesting. I remember everybody giving me a quarter, and I'm telling them, go stand behind the line, and then I take all their quarters and I go put in the machine. We didn't win anything, but I think on the bus ride over there, I told you guys, okay, let's start listening. I'm going to give you a lecture about range and basin, and everybody just turned around, looked at me like I was nuts, and they went about their business. They knew I was a geology student. They knew I was a rock nerd, and they paid no attention to me either way. They didn't care.
You didn't do summer camp. What's the most challenging experience with CA937? Or what was your most challenging experience with CA937?
Leaving. I came in unexpectedly. I stayed when I never thought I would stay, and it was hard to leave. You grow, even now, you grow to love the kids. They became a special part of my life, and it was hard to leave. For whatever reason why I left, you know, I had to go on with school, and life was down in Long Beach, 40 miles away. Traveling 40 miles a day one way was getting rough, but I had to continue on. But it was hard to leave. It really was, and I guess I still have never left. I still keep in touch with many. I'm always asking about many, and it's nice to see that many of them have become successful in life. But it was hard. It was hard to leave. Oh, it was hard. Yeah, it was hard to leave.
If you wanted CA937 to be remembered for one thing, what would it be?
It was a family. It was, I could tell that the minute I walked in, I could tell it was a family. I mean, it was a typical high school with a bunch of teenagers, but when it came down to it, it was a family to them, and I was lucky that they brought me into the family. And they still remind me. I think I talk about them. It was a wonderful place to get a whole bunch of stories to tell my own future classes, and they listen to me like, "You're nuts," and I go, "Yeah, I am nuts. This is where I came from, and this is what I started out with." But what will it be remembered for? Being a family, and there's nothing more important. They will always, even though it's not a family as most people would think it is. Everybody, as I've seen grown over the years, they're still there for each other. They're still in contact with each other. You know, they talk. You know, everybody's going to have their fights and their tiffs and things, but when it comes down to it, it's family, and that's what they'll be known for. That's what they should be known for. It was family.
What are your hopes for the future of the unit?
Well, now that I'm a teacher, I'm surprised it lasted as long as it did. But as the future, I don't know. Hopefully they'll remember it, the good times, the bad times, the whatever times. It was there. It was a part of their life that they should always remember. It was when I was there. It was rough being there, but rough being in the unit. I mean, I came in under kind of iffy times, and it finally settled down, and hopefully, I don't even know what the question was anymore.
What are your hopes for the future of the unit?
Oh, well, the unit will probably be, by the time we get to this point, it will probably be disbanded, but hopefully it will still be there in memory, because it's a special time.
Describe the CA937 cadets and alumni in one word.
One word. One word. Memorable. I mean, it's been what, since 2005, January 2nd of 2005, and here I am, 2014. We're going almost 10 years. Memorable. It doesn't seem like it was yesterday, like it was almost 10 years ago. It seems like it was just, the other week. I still remember those times. I talk about those times. And surprisingly, my new students listen to me, and they're like, "You used to teach in an ROTC?" And I said, "Yeah, I was a teacher cadet at one time." And they're looking at me like, "A teacher cadet?" They don't have to know. They don't need to know that there was no such thing, but they look at me like, "Wow, you did something different." And I'm like, "Yeah, I did." And I still know some of those people too, so watch out.